My name is Jill. You are here at Road Culture Rules, and I'm having like a huge epiphany, so I'm so excited. I will try to remember to slow down, but today I'm asking the question, which is so loaded with more information. Are you or am I ready for love, romance, and that other kind? You know, the one I don't want to put in the title or right here because I don't want to attract the creepy people, and I also don't want to get dinged by Google's analytics. But, you know, the physical kind of love that's really nice. Are you and am I ready for that? We're going to talk a little bit about that. Huge idea, not just about the good part, after the break. So first we're going to take a deep breath, hold for 4, and exhale for 4, and we're going to see you on the other side. No wind, blue skies.
It's going to be a very good day. I'm so excited. The sun is back. Yay. We love the sun.
And you can see for 1,000 miles or more. You could aim for perfection, but keep it close or you'll lose yourself.
So, yay, the sun is out. I'm in a better mood, but I'm feeling like all these pieces come together. And one of the things that happens, so when I have like this big aha, is I don't know about you, but a lot of these pieces are kind of floating around, and then at some point they all come together. So quite a few things have been happening in the last few months. And you've seen the shift in the videos, and you want me to answer the question for those of you very quickly. Well, I can't. This is the process. So the process I am sharing with you is sort of how these big picture pieces funnel down into these little pieces. So you've heard me talk about love as a big universal concept, romance in terms of our personal relationships. I haven't talked a lot about the sex part. I said it. We'll see if they'll still ban me. It's really annoying, this process. But anyways, that how did all those things come together, and why should it be important to you? And so I was listening to, for those of you who will get triggered, I was listening to Alex Jones this morning, and he's been on vacation, and real life does happen. So back to what I was saying. I actually don't even remember. I just told the person I don't want to lose my stream of thought. I just lost my stream of thought. But anyways, we've been talking about 3 things. We've been talking about the big picture love. We've talked about romantic relationships. And we've been talking about the romantic, physical part of relationships. And what I'm getting, so I think what I did, so I mentioned I was listening to Alex Jones, and he'd been on vacation, and he's like reignited, his fire is reignited. And as I'm listening to him, I feel activated. My masculine energy is rising, my warrior energy is rising, and I'm so excited because that is where I am comfortable and I am at home. And I've talked a little bit about that. And then this new thought just came in, like a little goldfish swimming in. And it says to me, but Jill, you're not the boy. You're not supposed to be the masculine energy. You're the girl. In this lifetime, I am the girl. And so a couple things are happening. One, I've been looking at this book more and learning so much. Oh my gosh, learning so much. And stuff that I didn't know before. And what's really interesting is the biology, which I had talked about before. The biology is explaining the behavior, which to me is always very exciting. So this big picture, are you and I ready for romantic relationships? Are we ready for love? Are we ready for the other relationship? You know, I've been asking myself that question a lot. And so listening to him, my aha, as all these pieces are coming together, is what needs to rise up in me. And I think for the women also watching this, because I'm really impressed with the quality of the women. The women audience is shrinking right now, but you guys' emails and your comments, I'm really impressed with you. So I'm hoping that the few of you who get this will stick with me as I kind of shift into a different way of talking with you a little bit. But what needs to rise as this masculine, new masculine or real masculine energy is rising, the real feminine needs to rise, right? Not as our masculine warrior self, which we needed to break free from the chains of the past. We need to rise up in what is authentic feminism, for lack of a better word, within ourselves as men are rising up with authentic masculine in them. Because what that is we're both a blend of both. And what's been so interesting, oh my gosh, about this is one, seeing how balanced I am privately, how imbalanced I am publicly, what I need to do to heal. So my answer to that question is, personally, I'm probably not ready because I'm way out of whack when it comes to being involved with other people. So I need to rebalance myself. But that's how all this stuff comes together, is as we balance ourselves, we create a more balanced world. And in terms of being in service to the world, which is really what my bottom line is all about, that's that bigger universal love. The healthier and more balanced we are, the more we bring to the big picture, right? We are all one, everything's connected. That whole concept is us being plugged into that and contributing to the bigger whole. So we don't have to go out, and make YouTube videos. We don't have to go out and talk to anybody. All we have to do is do the work within ourselves. And, as a bonus, we might get that experience in our personal relationships. And here's what's really important about that is that one, as we balance out and we get partners that balance out and we understand how these two energies are becoming more authentic and moving this whole conversation forward, this is the good news. The sex part is actually going to get a lot better. And I've always intuitively known that. Part of my unwillingness to be in romantic relationships is, I'm going to do the video right here, is the Jack and Jill story, is that I don't want to follow the guy up or down the mountain. I don't want him to follow me up or down the mountain. What I really want is a partnership, not because everything is supposed to be 100% equal, but that we're both invested in being our most authentic, real self. And there's just some practical aspects to that as we become healthier, we have better relationships, but we also create a better world. And this is what I'm so excited about here, is it's actually talking about that with specific tools. And having a conversation based on what's happening with us biologically makes so much more sense to me than someone just saying, oh, you're too emotional, or why are you running away from me? Why aren't you interested? Why are we losing our attraction? And when you can look at how the biology of the process is, you can understand why men and women lose their attraction to each other for a variety of reasons. And when we understand the biology of it, we can move past that initial romantic phase, right? That part where everything's all, you're hot and bothered. That's really for the purpose of procreation. The bigger global universal love needs to be met by this deeper need to understand ourselves and each other after that romantic part comes. And that's what's so exciting. It's like doing heroin. The first time you get that first high, you will never have that again. So you probably will never recreate that specific version of being intimate, but it can be better. And so I know for men, that's like a huge motivation. So there's three things that are happening here, right? There's the universal love, the love thy neighbor, which I've had just major epiphanies around that, which we'll talk about later. But right now, that rising up is the authentic male and the authentic female coming together within ourselves, coming together within our relationships, coming together within our world. That is how we make things better. And the reason why I think it's really important for those of us who are older to grasp and hold on to this is that we've already been through the romantic parts. And I think if you're practical about it, you realize it's not the end all and the be all to everything. For so many of us, we've focused on not needing other people to do that all for ourselves. And I think that what I'm hearing is we do need to be whole within ourselves. But we still need each other, not because we're broken and because we're incomplete and we're a half that's seeking their whole, but because there's a real biology that if we do this relationship stuff right, if we interact with other people in a way that we are maximizing, and it's different for everybody, introvert, extrovert, highly sensitive, all the Myers-Briggs stuff. We have to find the balance that's right for us. But the more we understand what's happening within our own mind, body, heart, and spirit, then the more we can manage that in a way that we are stronger together. And as they say, a rising tide lifts all ships. And the bonus points is everybody probably gets better sex, which I don't think anybody's going to argue about that, right? Not yet, but hopefully someday. So with that, I hope you will follow along. It is going to be changing a little bit, or a lot of bit, or who knows. This is just today's excitement, and who knows what tomorrow will bring. Mostly I have to go do laundry in the next couple days because the dog decided to throw up again all over the bedding. So then there's real life, right? There's I'm going to save the world, and then there's I got to go do laundry because my dog vomited all over everything. So with that, we're just going to put some reality and practical into this epiphany. We're going to take one more deep breath for the road as I hope you'll rise with the sun in your eyes, love in your heart, totally there, and feet firmly on the ground, because we are walking on survival road one step at a time, and that is today's step forward. So live free and die wild, my friend. I will see you next time.